one person has asked me to show how I do my eyebrows, and that's enough for me. So the products that I have starting out, I have a shaping wax. This one is from Patrick Ta. It's clear, but I've heard that Makeup Revolution has one that's quite nice. I have a setting spray for the wax. You can use any kind, MAC Fix Plus. You can get any kind from the drugstore. I'm sure it'll work. It's just to make the wax wet. And then I also have Got to Be Glued. It's a styling spiking glue, the yellow tube. And for my tools, the Patrick Ta brow wax that I got came with this brush that has a spoolie at the end. You do need a spoolie. I also have this spoolie that I took from Sephora because they have like tons of them for the mascara samples. Also, another alternative is if you have a mascara that's been open for like a year or 6 months, it's time to throw it away. But don't throw away this. I would wash off the mascara wand just so you can use it later. And look at my brows. They don't look good. So don't worry if you're somebody who has like sparse brows, you'll figure out your brow shape pretty quickly. So I'm opening the wax. It looks disgusting because I use it. And I am spraying a pretty, if I can aim, I'm spraying a pretty hefty amount of this product, of the spray into the wax. And then I am taking my spoolie. Some people like to bend them, which you can totally do. And I am rubbing the product all up in there. And I'm getting tons of product on my brush. I'm not being shy. I'm really getting a lot of product in there. So this is my worst brow. So I like to rub that wax in. I will go against the way the hair grows like this, and then I will go the way the hair grows. I will brush it down, maybe even down and at an angle, just to kind of break the hair from its habit of how it likes to lay. My brow hair is very stubborn. This wax on its own for some people can hold their brows all day. It absolutely will not do that for mine. We will have a problem. And again, you see, I'm really working that product in. Really. So I'm going to have a lot of product around here. We'll clean that up later. So this wax is going to help me lay the brow flat and have it stick. Now I like to push this up. I push it kind of a little bit against itself, like the opposite direction, but I like to comb that part up, and then maybe this a little bit more out to the side. And you'll see we kind of have like a little shape going. I've already trimmed these brows before, but sometimes you'll see you'll have like a longer one. You just, after you lay down your shape, you can go in with scissors and just cut it. So then you're going to use the barrel of the brush, or like if you have one of these, like this part of the brush, to push down your brows. And I go in the same direction that I have brushed them. And you'll see, sometimes it like clumps them together. That's okay. Now we're going to go in and kind of brush again and try to get them separated again. And then we're going to push them down one more time. I have one hair here that is very annoying. It's just the way it is. I haven't plucked it yet. You could if you wanted to. So you see, it's all pushed down here. Okay, now it's time for the other side. Same way, take your setting spray. If the product is still wet, you're fine. Mine has dried. Spray an ample amount into there. Really, really get the product in the brush. Maybe get more than you think you need. Once you work that in, brush your brows the opposite way that they grow. I like to really get in on the ends. That's where I find my brows come up the most, is the ends and the tip. Then you want to brush it the way it grows. Then you can brush it down. And again, moving the brush to saturate more product on the brow. And then you can brush it up. We got a lot of product on this guy. So yeah, we really see what's going on here. Hopefully I can get in there. Okay, well, I might have gotten too much product on here, but let's see if we can fix this. Looks pretty good. Just kind of want to brush out some more of this. Oh yeah, looks pretty good. All right, this is what we have going first. Now for the Got2b gel. Some people use this the way that I use the wax, as a hold product. For me, that does not work whatsoever. I get like weird crinkling and creping around the edges. It just doesn't look good. My makeup looks horrible around it. It starts flaking off for me. So that's a no. Oh, I'm also going in and I am using my finger as well to really push it down. Just because sometimes there are some little, like maybe if you have any like things that are growing in along here. And this helps because you can really see like the places where you want to leave alone when you're plucking, so you can have more brows grow in, so you can get an even better look. And then if anything like bunches up, just brush it again to kind of break it up with your spoolie, and just be really careful because you don't want to like overly break up the product, but you just kind of want to get a little bit of a better shape. I understand. Okay, now I have the Got2b gel on my finger. I have a little bit, and I am tapping with my finger. I don't like that part, but that's okay. And then I am going over just the brow with this wax. Or sorry, with the spiking gel. I'm not combing it through. I'm creating a barrier on top of the brow and the wax. I'm making sure to get it down at the root a little bit. And I am adding more product as I go. And I am definitely getting at the edges of my brow. You see, I'm trying not to go above. That might happen, but that's okay. And now the other side, right? So we are really working it in, placing it and pulling it up just a little bit. But mostly putting my finger down on my brow. Hopefully that makes sense. And pull it up. Should be good. Now, you might want to do this one more time, but to be honest, got to be honest, I don't think you need to. You can try combing out some little things, but anything else you want to do to your brows, I would try your hardest not to do them, because this stuff is going to dry and then you're going to have like weird peely things. So I said try not to, and then I just did it. So when the wax is tacky, do not touch it anymore. Oh shit. Well, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Yep. When the wax is tacky, don't touch it anymore. Let it dry. And then the next thing you need is it would be nice if you had like a Q-tip. I don't have one. Now I have micellar water. This is from the drugstore. And I have a cotton ball. It would honestly be better if you had like a Q-tip. That will help you get more control. I'm wetting my cotton ball. And then I'm going underneath my brows and just cleaning off the residue that I have. So hopefully this will... What is that? I don't know what that was. And then I'm going up top and just kind of cleaning. I'm trying really hard not to get close to the edge of my brows, because that's where they'll kind of like start to curl for me, kind of like what it did over here. Let's see if I can... Wow, I do not recommend doing this. I'm really like just deciding to if I mess up my brows, it's okay. But... oh, this guy, what the heck? You see this one? I'm gonna pluck it soon because I'm so over its games. Oh, wow, okay. I'm really over its games and it is messing up everything for me. But there we go. I got it to behave. I should probably put more spiking gel there to make sure it stays. Because good God, this brow likes to run free and do whatever the fuck it wants. Oh, it's so annoying. It just likes to be like the most annoying girl. Like, why is that like that? Okay. Here we go. just trying to clean up like this area here on my brow. Great. Cool. I'm going to be back to show you how I fill them in. I think I just want them to, what is that? Oh, there we go. I just want them to dry a little more, and then I will be right back. But you see how this is a process, and you can kind of finesse your brows forever. Just know that like we're laying a foundation. So this weird thing, I'm not going to pluck. I'm going to show you how I fill in. So any of these little like spots, instead of trying to pluck and getting crazy, I'm going to fill in. One other thing I just remembered is like if you feel like your brows are a little bit too shiny, mine look pretty shiny right now, you can take any type of powder that you may use on your face, any like translucent powder or anything. You can put it on like a little brush. Oh, sorry, I'm putting it on a brush, really working it into the bristles, and then you can just kind of like tap it on top to take down the shine, just like you would on your face. You can even like take a like puff and press it in a little bit more if you want, which I'll probably do later I'll probably do that later. Okay, now we're gonna fill in brows, and I have a couple tools for that. I have the Anastasia Brow Definer, which is, it's just any type of brow product that has like this triangular shape or teardrop kind of shape. It's hard to see. You can kind of see that. Okay. It comes with a spoolie on the end, but mine got destroyed. There's also this Brow Stylist Defender by L'Oreal Paris. It comes with a spoolie on the end, and it's just a teeny weeny little pencil. It's amazing. I really love this. Then the other thing I have is the Lift and Snatch Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I have this in ash brown, something a little bit lighter than my brows, just in case I want to add dimension or anything. So yeah, those are the products that I use, but I mostly use this little Brow Stylist Definer. So I'm going to see if I can show you and look in the mirror at the same time. So I'm going to go first with any of the problem areas where I see automatically they suck. I don't know if you can tell, but I just took care of that just by kind of like using light strokes and connecting the brow. Oh god damn this hair. I knew she was going to do that. Look at that. We had done everything we could to try to get her to stay up. Right here, you see I have some uneven hairs and stuff. I'm not going to try to completely connect them. I kind of want my brow to look a little bit, even though it's flat to my face, I want it to look to the eye that it's a little bit multi-dimensional. So you can kind of go a little bit above those hairs. And then use the spoolie to brush the product up and into the brow. Especially if you like mess up like I just did right there. I mean, what the heck? It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Okay, this is not my best brow I've ever done. But I'm going to try to go underneath and clean it up a little bit. And then we'll also use some concealer to take out that weird bump thing. If you brush the spoolie across, it will really take away a lot of that product. Okay, now this side. I see some, this is kind of an area that's a little bit bare. And I'm just using like really light strokes, filling it in. God, I love this brow so much. This brow is such a fucking nightmare. There's something weird happening here. I think, actually I took this down a little bit too far. We should take it up. So yeah, I'm just trying to kind of break up this. Get a nice straight line there. Let's see if I can do that over here a little bit more. So just kind of filling in those areas where I see there's a little bit of space. I'm kind of filling that intail area. God fucking bless you. What I'm not doing is outlining the top. I'm just filling in the middle. Ooh, that looks really bad because I really did a number. And when I get to like the front, I'm kind of leaving it a little bit alone because I just want it to be itself. What the F is this? This side has gotten a little crazy. And it might be because I didn't erase all of the gel right there. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ah, okay. That helped. Okay, you can kind of see how they're getting there. Now I'm going to take the brow definer and see if I have any like big areas that I want to fill in. But I'm still kind of leaving some bare space, especially around the top of the brow. I like a dark brow too, it should be known. So now this tip looks crazy to me, so I'm going to take my lift and brow pen and try to make some light strokes. I don't understand this product. I've tried it so many times, and every time it just looks terrible. Okay. I think that's the best that we're gonna get for now. It's not perfect. Finally, I'm taking an angled brush. This one is the must-have angled liner, eyeliner number 90. This is from Sephora. I'm gonna take a cream foundation. I'm taking the Sneaky Balm tint from Salt New York. You can take just a little bit of foundation. You can put it on your hand and really work the brush, or really work the brush into the product. You see, I've put quite a bit of product on here. I'm just gonna kind of take some of it off. And we're gonna go underneath the brow and really carve it out to make sure that we have everything we like. And I'm taking out that weird thing up front. Bam. Now on the other side. Oop. Let's see if this works. So you want to, well, yeah. Bam. And I pull down the concealer. Tap it in with my finger. Oh, and y'all, those are my perfect brows. And do you remember how small these brows were? Now they look like giants. They look like giants. And I have plenty of room here to put as much eyeshadow as I want to my desire. I see they're not even, but that makes them look even more natural. Let me take my hair down. The other thing too is like I have bangs, so the tails are kind of hidden. And you can see that they look good. Okay. I hope this helped you. God bless. Figuring out your brow routine is really hard, and this took me forever to figure out, and it's still not perfect, and it never will. Makeup is just fun, experimental, and I enjoy it. Have a good one.